family, LITFX here. I'm so excited coming yet with another video of the full breakdown of Usdcad, my idea, my thought, and how I begin my trading day, so that you can have a clue of what I do and you can have a fully breakdown of the way I see the market. All right, so I'm going to give you a full breakdown of this trade which I took here on Thursday, here on Wednesday, that gave me some very pretty good profit. Okay, so you won't be able to miss on trades. Okay, number one advice I will give you is that don't be in a rush. Okay, don't be in a rush. The market is going nowhere. All right, that's number one. Number two, always be patient. Sit on your hands. The market will come to you. All right, that's number two. Number three, when you see your setup, pull the trigger, take the trade. Okay, when you see your setup, take the trade. If you miss the first trade, you lose the first trade, take the second trade. You lose the second trade, take the third trade. You lose the third trade, take the fourth trade. Okay, so why do I repeat this by saying you can lose, you are losing 1, 2, 3, 4 times, 5 times? Okay, if you have a very good strategy, you realize that taking 1 to 2 risks to reward, or 2 to 1 risks to reward in any trade, no matter how many times you miss it, you lose in a row. Let's say you lose about 10 times, right? You lose about 10 times, then you have the market right about 5 times with a risk of 2:1. Okay, you are still at break even. Okay, I'm going to show you something that's going to blow your mind out. Okay, let me show you this chart. All right, where is it? This. Okay, as you can see here, this is an image that shows a series of trades that a trader takes. Okay, the first trade is a loss, second is a loss, the third is a win. Okay, then look at the statistics of this series of trades. You will realize that he has more losses than wins. All right, so if the trade, for example, if let's imagine the trade, one trade positive win is 3 RR. Okay, is 3 RR, then each one is -1, that's 1 to 3. Okay, you have a 44% return. All right, but many people cannot stick to their strategy after maybe 3 losses. Okay, or maybe after just 5 losses, they start giving up on the strategy and saying it's not working for them. Okay, no, one thing I've come to realize in this business of trading is that every strategy works. Okay, forget all the blah 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 people are saying out there. Every strategy works. It's just you managing how the strategy is supposed to work with you. All right, risk management is very key. Psychology and your methodology. Okay, you have to be able to plan yourself each day of the week. Put a strategy on the floor, on your before you each time you take a trade. Okay, make sure you keep risk management as your number one priority when taking trades. All right, coming back to the trades, coming back to the chart. All right, when I come to the chart, the first thing is that where is my high of my previous week? All right, coming to the chart, my first question is, where are we in the market? Where are we in the market? Have I reached, am I already at the high of my previous week or previous week's high, or am I at the high, towards the high of the month or the low of the month? So I mark my high of the month, my low of the month. So after marking my high and my low of the month, I now go into the previous week of that week. The previous week, which is here, you get it here. This is the previous week, like this. All right, like this. Then this is the low of the previous week. Okay, Like here is the low. Okay, so after marking my high and my low of the previous week, I now wait to see if there will be any trigger either to the high or to the low of that previous week. And even I mark my previous day, which is Friday, I mark it up. Okay, what will happen, because at times it just reacts from the previous day's low. Okay, so the previous day coming to the market, I don't trade. I trade on the London session, London killer zone, and New York killer zone. Okay, so on Monday, Asian session triggers the breakout traders, they are sellers into the market. Okay, they trigger them in, they go about how many pips, they go about some few pips into it, then they reverse, they pull back, showing them that okay, we are still in the downtrend, but do a total reversal into the uptrend. Okay, so at this particular point, there are 2 days that have triggered. We have triggered Friday and we have also triggered Thursday. Okay, they have also been triggered. Thursday has also been triggered, but we wait because we don't trade on Monday. Okay, we wait. I wait because 60% of the time I don't trade on Monday. All right, except when I see a very nice setup. All right, on Monday now, we trigger Friday's low, trigger for Friday's sellers. We trigger Friday's sellers into the market on this from Friday's low and from Thursday's low. At the same time, you can see, which was a very nice trade, an W or double bottom, as you can see here, double bottom here. This is what we call double bottom. Some people call it the W pattern. All the same, but it's the same idea behind it. W pattern like this. Okay, all right, so that's it. So right now we have a W pattern below here, just below Thursday's low. So we have one, it comes down, reverses, retraces back, then breaks this recent high, London's high, which is, some people will take this trade like this. After this one breaks this candle, this 30 minutes candle, break this recent high with full body. Oh, let me zoom in so that you can see it much more better. With full body, here we go, like this. It broke it with a full body. So tell me this is a W pattern. So you can enter here like this, put your stop here, then target your 1 to 2, and that's it. As I said, because we are in a game of calculated risks. All right, you calculate your risks before entering the trade. Calculated risk. So don't be shaky, don't be disturbed if you lose the trade or not. Be confident in your strategy because you have back tested and you have traded with demo and everything seems good and you have a bias on what you are doing. All right, so we have our 1 to 2 and it moved much more higher. You can leave some positions there in place for you to take, which could target the previous day's high. So getting into the previous day's high, there's if you know about Stacy Berg says Stacy Berg Trading on YouTube. You can go there, check him out. That's where I've inculcated most of his strategies to trade. Okay, so Friday's high has been triggered, right? Bias has been triggered into the market, then it moved higher. On the next day, which is Tuesday, we have a little pullback and a continuation to the high, which later on broke the previous week. Let's say previous week high has been triggered into the market. Has been triggered into the market. All right, so we expect a reversal. As I previously said, on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, we have a very high probability that the trade is going to reverse, give us some movements. Okay, we have the high of the week during that particular time. After seeing this previous week's high taken out, I said, okay, let me start anticipating what's going to happen. I didn't take this trade, this tweezer top. I didn't take it because I saw so many bullish candles moving to the high, okay, which told me that, okay, I'm not good. Even if I'm going to have a reversal here, I'm not going to have that much. All right, I stayed out of the market and nothing was here that proved to me that I could take this trade. But I believe on a lower time frame, like the 15 minutes, 5 minutes, definitely will have gotten a trade there. All right, but I'll stick to this 30 minutes so that you can have a broader view of how I look at the market. All right, so on Wednesday, coming on Wednesday now, here's a demarcation from Wednesday start. We have a little pullback downward, then it continues, then breaks Tuesday's high. There we are. All right, and this is another break here. All right, there is what we call by Stacy strategy by Stacy Berg trading. You can get him on YouTube. Okay, there's what he teaches about. He talks about the three pushes to a session, three pushes. It says 3 pushes to a session, 3 pushes to in a day, 3 pushes through levels by like 50, 25, 25, 25. Those are 3 pushes of 25. Like 50, 50, 50. Those are 3 pushes of 50. That's why you see I have my sweet spots, 0, 0 level, 50 level here at the center, and 0, 0 level. This is a 100 pip box. Okay, 75 and 25 quarter levels. All right, the 3 pushes to a session, 3 pushes of in a week. All right, so in this particular case, we have 3 pushes in a week to the high of the week. All right, so we have our first break, that's our first push. Second break, that's our second push. Third break, that's our third push. 1, 2, 3. As simple as that. Okay, first push, second push, then we have our third push. All right, here's our third push. Get it? All right, 1, 2, 3. It could still have gone to 4, but you know, it depends on how the market condition is at that particular time. So coming to the trade, which was on a Wednesday, which, as I told you, the higher, if it's not given on Tuesday, it's going to be given on Wednesday. And if it is not given on Wednesday, then Thursday we are going to have a massive sell-off. Okay, so here we go. Getting into the chart at New York session, this is what I saw. I saw all these candles. I saw a pin bar engulfment. Then I took my trade from here. It gave me a beautiful sell scenario from here like this. Here we go, and I took the trade, which was a beautiful trade. Okay, then still the beautiful trade. I was expecting it to go a little bit more further to this hidden base on the higher time frame here, to this hidden base on the higher time frame like this. So it didn't give me. So I'm expecting this week, this second week of November, at which we are getting closer to it. As you can see, this was the trade I was expecting on the previous week. All right, so getting to the next day, I saw a powerful reversal to maybe get this high. But I discovered that later that okay, the Asian low gave us a high, then pull back, then or at London session we had a 1 2 3 pin bar engulfment, then a good beautiful sell again here. Okay, like this. No, like yeah, then here was the sell. Another beautiful trade. Okay, another beautiful trade. As you can see, a 129, a 129. It will have even be like this is still a better trade. 6 pips for a 1 to 60. This would have still been a beautiful trade, and we have this massive reversal back up to get this previous on Friday, to get this previous high, and this Asian previous day high. Actually, it took out previous day's high, which would have been a beautiful sell at the top here. Let's go maybe to the 5 minute. It would have been a beautiful sell. I don't know where I was, but it would have been a beautiful sell. A beautiful sell. A beautiful sell. After seeing that, we take the trade, and that is it. We have 1 2 3 4 inverted bearish hammer, and that is it. So that was it for USD CAD. 3 pushes to the high of the week, breaking the previous week high. Those are the simple, as I say in my strategy, as I say in my videos, right? As I say in my videos, guys, let it be simple. You see the simplicity of what I've analyzed here, right? Simple, straight to the point. You know what you're looking for, you go in for it, then you pull the trigger, you use your risk management, you let it go. Okay, I have another trade I took on New Zealand USD on the yesterday, which was the 12th, Monday the 12th of December. Okay, which was definitely a beautiful trade, a 1 to 2 risk to reward. Okay, and so that was it. Now we have broken this week. It shows us that we have tested this hidden base here. So we are going to see if we are going to continue downward to get this gap. There was a gap here created 2 weeks ago. You see how long this gap, I've been anticipating that this gap is going to be filled, but see how long it takes. Here I anticipated that it was going to be filled this week, but it reversed and went in the opposite direction, took out this high. Then now it is moving towards that direction again, and all that for what? Just to trap traders. And if you don't have a bias, you don't have a plan, you are going to be trapped in all this particular scenario. All right, I know how many people are going to. Me before, I would have insisted, anything I see, I would have insisted on selling to this point. But after knowing my craft and knowing myself, now I trade much more better, and I just flow with the market. Just flow with the market and keep it simple, family, and that is it. Okay, so let's see how this today goes. I missed a very beautiful trade on GU, which was awesome. GU here, this trade, I missed this trade, but notwithstanding, because I had problem with my connections here. So that is it. That's it for the day. And I will say, guys, keep it simple. May the market be with you this week. Peace.